Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's topic is how to fill the income tax form. So as you know that in our financial year 2020 and 2021 has been ended, and even if we say that it is an assessment year 2021 and 2022. So let me help you how to fill this income tax form. Like the Indian government has launched a new website so that we can easily upload our income tax form manually, and we don't need to go somewhere else to fill out the form. On the Google sheet, if I click income tax or if I search for income tax, I'll get the first option of incometax.gov.in. Under it, we are having multiple options. We will take first one, and you can see we are on this screen. From here, we can file the income tax by us. So we'll go to login page. So even if you are filling out your income tax earlier prior to last year or this year, your PAN card and login credential will be same, like your database is linked with both old website and new website. So even if you don't know or if you don't able to remember your PAN card number, you can put it here. You please press continue. And here it is asking you for confirm secure message and password. If you don't know password, you can click forget password. And in forget password, it again asks your PAN number. Please fill it up. If I do this, if I do continue, it will send a OTP to my PAN number or Aadhaar number registered mobile number. From there, you can reset your password. I know my password, so I'll keep it as it is. So if you want some more information how to fill out this form, here for the salaried employees in under individual and HUF, you can get guidance to file tax return and all about tax slab. So like right now you are having two tax regimes, one is old and one is new. According to your salary or according to your interest, you can fill out the form. And again, one more thing, till the time you must have got your 16A number form. So keep it handy with you. And even if you can download your 26 years form or you can see your 26 years form directly from income tax website. So we'll do the login. So sometimes what happened when I was filling my income tax form, it was giving me error that my return has already been filed. So that might be possible, like you have your 16A form and your organization or your company or employer has already filed your income tax on their own behalf. So even you can file your revised return easily with no problem. Here in the e-file section in income tax returns, you can see your 26A form, according to which the salary or any income you are getting in your bank accounts, you can see it here. And we go to income tax returns. Here, file income tax return. So there are certain steps which you have to follow. These are easy steps. These are not difficult steps. Here, assessment year is 2021, 2022. If you take financial year, it is 2020 and 2021. It will automatically get disabled. Continue. Online, this is a recommended mode. That's why they have created new website. So there is a one thing you must know. If you are having just return or you are having salary from your organization, or you are getting income or any other source of income like savings or you are getting dividend, then you can fill ITR 1 form. But if you are having shares or stock markets or you are having some capital gain in your account, then you have to file ITR 2. Process is same, just there is one more option of in ITR 2 regarding the capital gain. We will be filling individual. We want to fill ITR 1 form since we are having salary only. Under ITR 1, these are the simple steps which you have to follow. whether your taxable income is more than basic exemption limit, sorry, or you can choose other. Since definitely you are getting income, if you are getting income more than exemption limit, you can check, then select this one, otherwise check other. And under these three titles, you are having these 5 steps which you have to follow to fill out the form. First one is personal information, gross total income, deduction, tax paid, total tax liability, and the final one is your confirmation whether the filled form is correct or not. Let's go to the personal information. So in this form, there are some important things which you have to notice: your PAN number, Aadhaar number, date of birth, address, then which kind of filing you are doing: return filed on or before due date, or revised return revised after filing original return. So like I already have returned once, I am choosing option 139 bracket 5. If you are filling first time, you can select 139 1. I can't select it here because I already filled. You don't need to file this thing. So if you have already filled, this will come as this your original return. Which tax regime you want, old or new? So we are good with new, old only. Now this is the important thing: bank details. Like you, if you think you will be getting refund from income tax, uh, just add up the bank account here. Like add another. You will go to the page where you can add a new bank account, and you will select it for refund. Now confirm it. So your basic information is complete. Now we'll go to the gross total income. So gross total income you can easily find out on your 16 form number 16A along with the 26 CS. So are you eligible to claim exemption? LTA, are you eligible for LTA or tour or transfer? No. Children education, if you are having children and you are giving tuition fees, you can fill out this form. For me, no. So let me give you an example how you show this thing. So like you are having basic salary, HRA, and gross earning. Similarly, here your income tax, PF, BPF, gross deduction. So in this case, your gross earning for 1 year for the particular month is 1,03,050 rupees, and your income tax is 9446. So if you take this value and this value, this is your actual value on which you are paying the tax. And how to calculate HRA? So for HRA, take an example from this website, or even you can do the same calculation by on your own. Your basic salary per annum, suppose it is, in my case, suppose uh, basic salary is 5,28,000 per annum. DA, I'm not getting any DA. HRA, I'm receiving is 2,64,000, suppose, and total rent paid is 2,88,000. Since I am not in a metro city, I'll click no and calculate now. So in this case, the least value among those three values, the least value is 2,11,000. So that means if you are paying 24,000 per month, that is 2,88,000 per annum. That is not the exemption value, neither 2,64,000 which you are getting from your organization, but your exemption value is 2,11,000. Least of these three values will be your HRA exemption. So in this case, like by default, my organization kept 1,54,000, but that is not correct. In my case, this is 2,11,200 rupees. I'll put 2,11,200 rupees. LTA, whether I am eligible for LTA till date, no. Are you eligible to claim any other exemption? No. Continue. So once you clear this form, it is loading. So this gross salary, it, like I told you that this is pre-filled information from form 16. You don't need to worry. This is the actual salary which your organization has declared to the government. 11,68,000. You have given exemption or house rent 2,11,000. Your actual salary will become 9,57,000. Standard deduction is 50,000, and your actual value become 9,07,501 rupees. Here, you are getting benefit if you are living on rent, and moreover, if you are paying some EMI towards your home loan, then you can add up here. Other income from other sources, here you can add up dividend income or interest which you are getting from bank. If you click here and I want to edit it, dividend income, you can fill it up here. So here in the dividend income page, you can enter a quarterly breakup of dividend income. By default, this value is coming from my 26 AS form. Other values I have pre-filled on my own. Save. So now 9,07,501, I already told you. After that, 1678 price, dividend income. And suppose you are getting interest from bank on the savings account, you can add that too. Other, you can leave them as it is. Yeah. So your gross total earning for a particular financial year is 9,15,000. Confirmed. Now your two steps are clear without an issue. In total deduction, like if you want to, you are definitely you will be having provident fund, voluntary provident fund, PPF. That complete amount will become 1,50,000, or your total deduction on your savings is 1,50,000. You can declare it here, or it is declared predefined as per your form number 16. So yes, in my case, it's already been defined. I'll take it as it is. So here total deduction is here. Don't need an extra thing. Confirm. So this is the important step, tax paid. Now if you go to your 26 AS form, it will show you how much tax has been deducted by your employer. In my case, it is 77,880 rupees. If you want to confirm it, you can go to your 26 AS form, where you can see what is the total income you got from your organization and how much tax they have deducted. So yes, this value is correct as per 26 AS form, and make sure this value must match your 16A form also. Confirm. Now you have already given your personal information, your bank detail for refund, your gross total income, your deduction, you're already tax paid. But here the last step is total tax liability. The information you have declared, as per that your tax is, or your taxable income will be 65,504, and this total will become, after adding taxes, it will become 68,124 rupees. Yes, by verifying this calculation, you can confirm it. Now, since you have completed all the steps, you are good to go. And if you want to verify everything, you can download a JSON format and proceed. So here, if it will show how much money you are eligible for a refund. That's good a thing, because even if you are going to some other person or to a CA to fill out your form, definitely they will give you a refund, but they will charge you amount. But in this case, you are filling out your form on your own, and you're able to save a lot of bucks in the form of tax income. Here you can see the default values which you already filled, and you can see over here preview return. So yes, you are declaring whatever value you have filled, that is correct as per your knowledge. Now once you submit your return, you are good to go and your return will get filled. This whole information, this form, as per your record, has been filled. So you can cross verify it. If you find something or some issue over here, you can again fill out your form. There's not an issue. So proceed to validation. Once you proceed to validation, it will show you some error you are getting, or it will go to next step. Since whether any you are a senior citizen, no, definitely not. In my family, is there any senior citizen? Yes. And from my side, I'm not having any health insurance for them. So again, I have these steps come again for revalidation part. Proceed, preview return. So this form is ready, you can download it. And once verifying it, you can proceed to validation. So once you proceed for validation, your validation is successful. No error were found. If you got some error, you have to fill it again or you have to check, cross check once again. Proceed for verification. Now if you can verify using your OTP through Aadhaar linked phone number, or you can verify it later within 120 days of submission. Once you continue, you successfully submitted your income tax form. So that's how, that is the simplest way you can fill out the form. For any issues or your pre-filled income tax forms, you can see here view file returns. Like I already filled on July 23rd, and already know that the last date is 30th September. So make sure you fill this income tax form as soon as possible. So guys, so you saw that how it's easy to fill out your income tax form. And moreover, if you find any difficulty, let me know in the comment section. And for the next video, I'll try to make on how you can save your income or the better way for your saving